What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are back with another festival playlist. This time we are in the winter, still in Season 1, or Series 1. And we have to photograph any vehicle at night for the photo challenge. Unfortunately, as of right now, the only way to do this that I have found is waiting. Obviously, you can see, okay, the weather is good and it's daylight and everything is great. But yeah, the only way to do it at this time that I found works is wait. Now, what I thought would work, which didn't, was just start a street scene race and then, you drive during the night. But it didn't count. It was pitch black, stars in the sky didn't count. So I assume, now this might be wrong, I don't have data on this, but I assume from the way I tested this that it has to be actual night in the game and not just in your race that you're driving, so. But that's just an assumption. You can just drive around and it will become night, and when you take the picture and, well, when you complete the photo challenge, and then we can continue with the next challenge. Next up we have the weekly Forzathon challenges, and we have in chapter 1 own and drive the 2019 Porsche 911 Carrera S, the 8th car in this legendary family. Well, legendary describes it pretty well, but 2019 one, I think I have that. That's you, right? You can buy that at the auto show, so if you have 105,000, you are good to go. Unlike previously, you actually need to drive a car, just equipping it is no longer enough. And that completes chapter number 1. Like I said, it's available at the auto show, or getting it via wheel spins is also a possibility. And it costs 105,000, so you should be able to get that. And we will see each other with chapter 2. And here we are with chapter number 2, 2019 Porsche 911 Carrera S, internal designation 992, target, speed traps, expected result, earn 9 stars, execute mission. Now this might sound a little weird, but, well, that's how it's written. And, well, we need to earn 9 stars from speed traps. As always, you can do that with 9 times 1 star, or you can get 3 times 3 stars. Now, obviously, 3 starring the speed traps is advised, because then A, you don't need to do it as often, and B, you get 3 stars in speed zones. So if you don't have those already, you can obviously filter on the map when you deselect all and then go to speed traps, so it only shows those. And then you can pick whichever you like. The ones I prefer for being the most simple is this one, where you just run on this drag strip, or this one has a pretty high target for 3 stars. Also, like this one with 210 miles, you get a pretty straight run up. So something like that is probably advised. You can tune the car, obviously. I did that to a 998 rating, mostly because the X-rated cars are kind of useless outside of something like this, as fun as they are. But since most things are restricted by class and normally events end at S2 class, we, tune to 998, and then you basically just do this one as often as is required. You can obviously do it in both directions, which is one of the perks of this one. How fast do we even need to go for this? 205, yeah, we easily got that. So that is 3 stars. Then we get another 3. Hopefully. There we go. And then we get another 3, I'd say. And that finishes chapter number 2. So yeah, this is probably the easiest way. A, because, well, it's really just going straight. And B, because you can do it in both directions. It's not difficult, it's not something that takes a lot of time. It's pretty much perfect for this task. That should finish chapter number 2. Yep, complete. And we will see each other with chapter 3. Chapter number 3 is also something you can combine with a photo challenge. If you do it at night, your 2019 Porsche 911 Carrera S has the same timeless looks as its 7 older siblings, so take a picture of it. Well, we can do that. And I will take a picture in front of a mountain. Yeah, we didn't take a photo at night, but, you know, that should complete chapter number 3. And it does. And we will see each other with chapter number 4. And chapter 4 is one I don't need to show you because it's just your 2019 Porsche 911 Carrera S takes its name from the Carrera Panamericana right here in Mexico. Pay homage by going for a 15-mile drive. Well, you just, you know, drive. You can do it in races if you want to earn some money and XP. You can just drive around and explore a little bit, whatever you like. Just make sure you drive 15 miles with it, and then we'll see each other with the stunts. And after completing chapter 4, we are here with the stunts, and we start off the week with a speed trap. Calais principle. Here we need to reach 175 miles an hour in an S1 900 rated retro muscle car. Now, what are retro muscle cars? Well, you go to cars, you go to change car, and you filter, and then you go to retro muscle. If you don't have a retro muscle car, you must buy one, or you maybe have this one, which is a barn find. And then you just, in this case, I already had it tuned to the 900 rating. You can tune it, you cannot tune it if you think you can do it without. And then you go to this side, I prefer, and then you drive preferably 175 miles an hour or above. And I'd say we see what we can do. This shouldn't be too difficult. We have a pretty long run-up. So if we can avoid traffic, which is always a challenge, we should be able to do this. Down the city, we have the speed, so we just need to make sure we actually get through, and this completed it rather handily. And that completes the speed trap, and we will see each other with the speed zone. And for the speed zone, we have a Pyramid of the Moon one, which is right here. And we need to do it in an S2 class Porsche, so we can tune up to 998. We could use the 911 from earlier. I decided to switch it up a little bit. We need to reach 128 miles an hour. So let's try to do just that. As you can see, I have a Carrera GT at a 956 rating, which is obviously lower than the max we could use, but I decided, well, we need to reach 128, and I am confident we can do that without... Yeah, we did it. I was confident we can do that without going for the highest rating necessary, so as long as you get cleanly through the corner, that really shouldn't be too big of an issue. And that completes the Pyramid of the Moon speed zone. Just make sure you get cleanly through the corners and you come with a lot of speed into the speed zone so that you already build up a little bit of momentum, and then it shouldn't be too big of a problem. And we will see each other with, I think it's a Trailblazer as the last one this week, so let's go for that. And for the Trailblazer we need to do the Canyon Run one, which finally was the last one I finished. And we need to do it with 16 seconds or more left in an A800 unlimited off-road car. So if you're wondering what is unlimited off-road, once again you just go to the filter, and it's also pretty far down, unlimited off-road. So you kind of have a selection of cars here that you can use. I picked the Jeep Trailcat because I like it, and you know, just pick whichever you like. Going for the 800 rating in this is probably advised, and we'll just see what we can do, I'd say. So there is a pretty good route for you to take. So you want to return to the road here, a little bit cleaner than what I just did. And then make sure you can drive through the tunnel cleanly. And we want to rejoin the road around here. And then we need to take a left. And then it's just driving up there. And that was probably not too bad, I would assume. So we did that with probably a little bit to spare. It was 16, we had around 25 or 24, I don't even remember exactly. So yeah, as long as you drive a fairly decent track. Now what you can do is try to get a cleaner run when you come out here, so that you rejoin this road a little more straight. We went a little bit into the forest, but it's really not too big of an issue as long as you make sure you don't hit anything. And if you do hit something, well, you could use rewind, or you could just try again. So that already completes the challenges for this week. It really wasn't very much to show. Everything else is just driving regular races. And really not a whole lot. Is it night already? Can we finish it? And does that count as night already? Probably doesn't, right? Nope, not yet. That's a shame. But yeah, it's night soon, and then I can finish that as well. And oh well. When we have made some progress again, and I hope you can do all these as well. And until then, with the next video in a week, I hope you fare well, and goodbye.